Gonna get ready for my day. Relaxing this morning with my pups. Everybody's having a good morning. Drinking our coffee. So I just got done with a little workout. I'm feeling so good. I already made my tea and just kind of like settling into the day, getting my daily tidiness around the house. Feels good. I got this fun t-shirt. If you know me, I love sunflowers. Always take pictures of sunflowers and plant them. And it's beautiful. Check it out. I'm gonna link below. And the person I bought it from, Starch with Plants, she sells these on her Etsy shop. So definitely take a look. And she has like a lot of different fun prints, but this one was like calling my name. Getting some computer work done first thing this morning. I am working on a goodie, a Starch Solution course that I couldn't be more excited about. So I will be at my computer for quite a few hours this week, but also throughout the next few months. Here. You ready to go for a walk, my little friend? You're a good little friend. Come on, Cleo. Let's go, Cleo. Ready to go for a walk, Cleo? check on your sheep today? Getting in a long walk this morning, just feeling super energized and ready to go. Just got back from my walk, so I'm going to continue my day. I need to bake bread, start my sprouts, just do stuff in the kitchen. I need to do some computer work, so I'm gonna drink my tea. I'm gonna start making my sprouts. I make alfalfa, those are my favorite right now. So here's my full storage of them, and then I soak them for a few minutes, and then I will start the process. So I just have my tray here. I'm soaking the seeds in water for a few minutes. And then what I'm gonna do here is put the cloth in and slowly start watering this down and kind of like pressing it down so this whole thing gets moisture. It ends up being about like 2 cups that you feed it to get them started. And then I like dump out the water every few days just so that it stays kind of fresh. So I'm getting it all wet. So easy with this pad because you don't have to like rinse them all the time, which is nice. And then pour over the top here. And you really need to be able to spread them. It's a little wasteful because it's hard to get them all, but get as many on the sides. And I use 3 tablespoons of the seeds. I like when they grow like really close together. So you could try to save some of the seeds in this from washing your hands. And then we're just kind of rubbing them over. Using up this whole pad if we can. And then they'll be ready in about probably 3 to 4 days. I just keep a close eye. So I put the top over them the first day. And they'll sit in my kitchen like this until tomorrow, and then I'll just remove this. And then we'll rinse the water out in about 2 days. I make a lot of bread, but I actually don't eat it very much anymore. The oven is ready for the bread. Snack time. I'm actually not that hungry and not ready to make my first meal for today. So I am just cutting up 2 bananas that need to be eaten and a peach, and we'll probably have some tea and snack on this fruit. I love summer fruit, and I'm kind of sad to see summer go, but seasons are good. Seasons are good for change and shifting. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Here we go. Headed to let the sheep out. Her name's Cleo. Stop. I'm going to make a soup tomorrow, so I took some dried beans and I'm going to soak them overnight. And I have this cool bowl that I can put the lid on top. It'll just sit on my counter tonight and I will make that for lunch tomorrow. This protects it from anything getting inside of it. Love my bowl. And there we have it. Sits on perfect. Starting on the yummy minestrone soup. And this can be done in so many different varieties of ways. You could add in rice or even pasta, but I'm gonna do some barley with 1 potato. The beans that I was soaking last night, I'm gonna add that in, and then add in just like some veggies. So it's gonna be really yummy. I'm really excited to just kind of make this. I usually prep a lot of food ahead of time, but I kind of want to start just making like a la carte soups and things like that. So I'm gonna cut this potato up so I can get things ready and going. I will also cut up an onion and get that going. And I'll probably be able to enjoy this for probably a day or so. I always make a lot of food, but I'm the only one that eats like this in my household, so I really need to learn to not overdo it with the food. So here we go. I cut up my onion, and so now I'm just gonna dice it into small amounts, and then I will get it going on the stovetop. I've been watching the Blue Zones documentary on Netflix, and this inspired me to make this meal, and also it's feeling more like fall. So I'm definitely taking those moments now. Getting this fired up on the stovetop. And I will start. I'm going to saute the garlic and the onions, probably about 1.5 tablespoons, and a full onion. So I'm just gonna get this going for a little while. And I'll slowly add in some vegetable broth as it cooks. And then I already have some cut up cabbage, so I'm just going to cut up some more. I love cabbage, so I'm really excited to eat it in this soup, which will be yummy. And then I am gonna add a little bit of cauliflower, just because I have it and I rarely have it. I'm trying to make sure the cabbage is pretty small for the soup. It will cook down a little bit. Everything's smelling really nice. So I'll probably not do as much cauliflower. And then I will just cut this all down into little pieces. Now that they have caramelized a little bit, I am going to put my beans in here. And these are the ones I soaked overnight. And I'm going to add in my veggie broth and get that going. And I'm gonna let these cook probably for about an hour or so inside of here. And then I'll slowly start to add in like the potatoes and the veggies. But this definitely needs to cook for at least an hour to get these soft. I added in a little bit more broth because the beans definitely were soaking it in. So I've been cooking this for about 45 minutes and the beans seem to be getting a little bit softer, which is great. And so I'm gonna put in the barley next. I'm doing 1/3 cup of barley and 1 russet peeled and cut potato. And this is rest water, so I used a full thing of this broth, plus I filled it with water. So now I'm gonna get this really boiling with the barley and cook this for probably about 15 minutes, and then I'll add in the veggies. It's been cooking for a little while, so I'm just adding in some spices as I see fit. Smoked paprika, oregano, garlic, and some onion powder. Stir that all up. I can tell it's definitely getting a lot thicker with the potatoes and the barley in here. It's gonna be a full pot of stew. And I haven't put in the tomato sauce yet, but I will. I'm gonna add in the tomato sauce next. And I just keep adding in water as I see that I need to, because I don't wanna overdo it. But everything looks like it's like cooking down really nicely. And then I will put the veggies in next. This looks delicious, just like a hearty meal. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit longer with some more water. And then I'll add in the veggies because they only probably need to cook about 15-20 minutes. This looks so good. Here is my compost. I have a little visitor. It's okay, you're gonna get used to her. She protects you. She'll protect you. So I just added in celery, cabbage, the cauliflower, and carrots. And this is so full, but this is all the items that are gonna be in here. And the veg will cook down. So I'm just gonna let it cook down with the lid kind of slightly tilted off. This looks so good, it's just so hearty. I'm probably gonna add in a little bit more water as the veg cooks down, but here we are. And I will add a little bit of salt once it cooks down a little bit more. Finally cooling down. Feels so good to be outside. I've been walking 2 times a day. everybody's eating their nightly dinner. Just got back from a walk, checking out the soup. Looks so delicious. I made sourdough bread today, which I will eat probably 1 to 2 slices, but I will give it to my neighbor because I don't really eat a lot of sourdough. I love it. I just don't eat a lot of bread anymore. But this calls for a special occasion. I really wanted to make that soup. So I'm gonna have soup and some yummy sourdough bread. So good. Having some red wine tonight. I don't drink much, but I'm thinking with that soup, it'll pair very nicely. And I got this pretty little cork. Beautiful bowl of soup. So today I haven't had much of an appetite. I snacked on the fruit, and then as I was making the soup, I was like tasting it and eating some of the carrots and cauliflower. But I'm having a big bowl of soup tonight. I'm gonna show you. Here is my soup, so delicious. It has potatoes, barley, 3 different beans, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, celery. And I rarely eat bread, and so I'm gonna have 2 slices of my sourdough bread with a glass of wine. Yummy dinner. Delicious. Has so many amazing flavors. It's crunchy. Today, I really am just enjoying this. I snacked on some fruit, and then I had some of the carrots and cauliflower when I was making this. But today I just haven't had an appetite, and I'm just having a really, really big bowl of soup, and that will fill me up. I eat when I'm hungry, and today I just didn't have an appetite, and I was doing chores, doing things around the house, so kept it simple today. Delicious. This is what our evening looks like. I literally have a dog pile on me and wouldn't have it any other way. Everybody's really relaxed, settling in for the night. Automatic shades for the win. How are you? You gonna sleep good tonight? Turning in after a beautiful day. Thank you for coming along with me.